Hey, good morning. This is Jake with Walk Squawk. Morning vibes here. We got, some bad data, not necessarily just some headlines there hitting the markets here. We have stocks, S&P down 44 points, three quarters of 1% down. And so here's the thing. So you have stimulus coming out of China. That's going to be good for Chinese stocks, not necessarily going to be good for US stocks, right? So this is kind of taking a hit. EU said that if talks don't go well, they're already going to impose like another $100 billion worth of tariffs on US products. So there's some, little rumblings here going on this morning, especially after, we've already had a nice little pop back from, these tariff tampers right in the early April. We kind of bounced back right there, but you didn't really get this from mainstream media now, did we? Stocks are all well, but we're kind of pulling back a little bit here as we reassess, the seam. So we have Fed coming out, Fed meeting FOMC, going to be tomorrow. Meeting starts today, if I do think so. But anyway, so you're gonna have, we're having rates dialed back. We were gonna see these rates come in June, but we're gonna push. We've been seeing the market kind of dial this back with the data recently, and kind of push these the easing kind of back out to July. Market's kind of gonna go a little iffy here, and seeing if um, where we've been already, we're kind of dialing back a little bit, just like kind of what happened with corn. We had, obviously some good field work, a lot of planting acres. We're ahead of the curve there. And, it was just corn. Definitely. I mean, this is what everybody's just wondering what's going on with corn. But the thing is like what's going on is, you kind of had also you have like farmers still sitting on some little bit of old crop corn. When you're seeing this, kind of conk out at like after 475, this and that, you're going to start pulling. Maybe they're panic selling a little bit. Farmers, let me know. Are you worried about anything that you have here? But I mean, does it average out? I mean, even if you go down to like another 20 cents, it's still probably like you have like 10 less, hopefully less than 10-15% left of old crop supplies that still needs to be marketed. So, anyways, you have wheat kind of bouncing off here a little bit, like, respecting that 527, 525 level, bounce back up here. Beans have been still just kind of hanging in that 20-cent zone, that 1040, 1060. It's going to be really important to see what price does if we get under 1040 and how it reacts to that. And then, because that's going to be a clue, because that's going to be a good place to either get your deltas done or look for a play back up to that 1060 higher range. Um, yep, that's all I got for today.